Welcome to the Survival Mind. You want a survival bunker, but every guide shows you the wrong thing. Either $50,000 underground mansions or $500 death traps. Here's what nobody tells you. Real survival bunker build is built in the middle. I've built bunkers for 20 years, from budget basements to custom compounds, and I've seen builds that saved families and builds that killed them. This is your complete guide to building a survival bunker that actually works, from $500 to $50,000 on any budget you've got. Before we talk budgets, you need to understand 4 things that cannot be skipped. Skip any one of these and your bunker becomes a grave. Number 1, structural integrity. Your bunker must not collapse. Underground means thousands of pounds of soil pressing from every direction. Reinforced concrete handles this pressure. Wood and thin metal do not. Number 2, ventilation. You cannot survive underground without fresh air. 4 people in a sealed bunker will suffocate in hours without proper airflow. Minimum 15 cubic feet of fresh air per person per minute. Number 3, water and moisture management. Underground means fighting groundwater. Get waterproofing wrong and you're living in a flooded hole full of mold. Commercial waterproofing membrane, sump pump with backup, not optional. Number 4, entry and exit. You need to get in and out through backup. If your main entrance collapses or gets blocked, one exit means you're trapped. Every bunker needs a hidden secondary exit, tunnel, hatch, or alternative route. These 4 requirements apply whether you spend $500 or $50,000. Now let's talk about the most dangerous bunker myth, buried shipping containers. Every bunker video shows them. They look perfect, they're cheap, already box-shaped, and they are death traps waiting to kill you. Shipping containers are engineered for vertical load, stacked on ships, not horizontal earth pressure. Bury one without massive reinforcement, and the walls buckle inward within months. I've seen collapsed containers where people were supposed to shelter. People have died in container bunkers. Don't become one of them. Can containers work? Yes, but only with engineering most people skip. Steel I-beams, concrete casing, proper engineering calculations, serious investment. At that point, you've spent enough that better options exist from the start. So what actually works? Let's break down 3 realistic budget tiers. Real numbers, real methods, real results you can achieve starting this month. Because a modest bunker you build beats a fantasy bunker you never start. Tier 1. $500 to $2,000, your emergency panic room. This isn't long-term survival. This is short-term emergency protection that actually works. If you have a basement, you're already halfway there. Reinforce one corner with concrete blocks, add a steel door, and install basic ventilation. Concrete blocks, $300. Steel door, $400. Ventilation, $50. No basement? Build a small underground storm shelter, 8 by 10 feet, 7 deep. You're using concrete blocks or poured concrete. Never wood underground, it rots. This shelter handles tornadoes, short civil unrest, nuclear fallout for 48 hours. Add a hand crank ventilation system, $50, keeps you breathing. Sump pump with battery backup, $150, keeps you dry. Add shelving, supplies, a light source. You've built real protection for under $2,000. Will it be comfortable for a month? No. Will it save your life in a crisis? Yes. And that's the point. Survival beats comfort when the alternative is death. Tier 1 complete. Real protection anyone can afford to build this month. But if you have more budget, here's where serious survival becomes possible. Tier 2, $5,000 to $15,000. This is where real bunker living becomes possible. You're building a proper underground shelter, 10 by 20 feet minimum, 8 feet ceiling. Your structure options, concrete septic tanks, precast bunkers, or poured concrete. Here's the secret weapon most preppers overlook: commercial concrete septic tanks. They're engineered for underground burial, waterproof, and handle earth pressure perfectly. A 10-foot diameter tank gives you 78 square feet, livable for a family of 4. Tank, $4,000. Excavation and burial, $2,000. Entry modifications, $2,000. Ventilation, waterproofing, bedding, supplies, you're at $10,000 to $12,000 total. This bunker handles 2 weeks underground comfortably, a month with careful rationing. The installation process, Excavate, prepare foundation, crane the tank into position, cut and reinforce entry hatch, install ventilation, waterproof exterior before backfill. Hire the excavation and crane work, DIY the interior finishing to save thousands. This is the sweet spot: professional structural work, personal finishing touches. Tier 2 delivers serious survival capability without bankrupting your family. But for those with more resources, let's talk about long-term infrastructure. Tier 3, $20,000 to $50,000, long-term survival infrastructure. Custom-built, poured concrete reinforced with rebar, multiple rooms, professional systems. This is when you hire professionals. Bad DIY at this scale kills or wastes fortunes. You're getting 200 to 400 square feet of underground living space, industrial ventilation with NBC filtration and backup systems that actually protect, solar panels on surface with battery storage underground, independent power for months, water filtration for months of supply, proper septic, composting systems. This bunker handles 6 months underground for a family, possibly longer with rationing. Heavy blast door for nuclear scenarios, hidden emergency exit, complete redundancy. But here's what expensive bunker videos never tell you about Tier 3. $50,000 doesn't guarantee survival if you ignore the fundamentals. Structure, ventilation, water, exit. These matter more than any luxury feature. Let's go deeper on the systems that actually keep you alive underground. Ventilation. Humans need 15 cubic feet of fresh air per minute per person. 4 people means 60 cubic feet per minute minimum, or you slowly suffocate. Hand crank system for budget builds. $50, requires manual operation daily. Powered system with solar and battery, more expensive but runs automatically. For nuclear, biological, or chemical threats, NBC filtration isn't optional, it's survival. Basic NBC hand crank units run $400 to $800, worth every penny. Waterproofing, commercial membrane on exterior walls before burial, not paint, not tar. Sump pump running continuously with battery backup for when power fails. Dehumidifier to prevent mold. Underground is humid, mold means sickness. Water storage, 1 gallon per person per day minimum. Family of 4 needs 120 gallons monthly. Food, calorie-dense, long shelf life. Rice, beans, canned goods, freeze-dried meals. Power, solar surface panels, underground batteries, hand crank backup for everything. Sanitation, composting toilet or proper septic. Bucket and kitty litter work short-term only. Communication, hand crank emergency radio minimum, ham radio for 2-way contact. These keep you alive. Skimp on these and nothing else matters. Now let's cover the mistakes that waste money or kill people. Mistake 1, no ventilation testing before sealing yourself inside. Test every system before you need it. Your life depends on verified equipment. Mistake 2, inadequate waterproofing that doesn't show until heavy rain floods everything. Mistake 3, storing gasoline generators inside. Carbon monoxide kills in minutes.
Generators stay outside with proper ventilation, or you die faster than any threat. Mistake 4, single exit that traps you if blocked. Mistake 5, ignoring psychological preparation for extended confinement. 30 days underground in small space with family will test everyone. Prepare mentally. Every mistake here has killed someone. Learn from their deaths, not your own. Location and legal considerations. Get these wrong and your bunker never gets used. Check local building codes. Some areas require permits for underground structures. Avoid flood zones. Check FEMA maps before you dig anywhere. High water table areas won't work without expensive continuous pumping systems. Place bunker near house, but not underneath. Collapsed house can trap bunker occupants. Camouflage your entrance. The best bunker is one nobody knows exists. Don't post your bunker on social media. Operational security matters in crisis. Hiring contractors means people know. Balance expertise need with security risk. Consider bunker is temporary safety, not permanent living. Have a post-bunker plan. A bunker buys time for chaos to pass. What happens after matters too. Start with your budget. Be realistic about what you can actually build. A small, functional bunker you finish beats a fantasy bunker you never start. Test every system before you need it. Ventilation, power, water, everything. Learn construction basics or hire professionals for structural work. This isn't practice territory. The best bunker is one you never have to use, but if the world goes wrong, you'll be grateful. Subscribe to the Survival Mind for more practical survival infrastructure guides. Because hope is not a plan, preparation is. Stay safe, build smart.